Sajjan is joining us as well. Sajjan, we are looking at the transition process which is happening. Remember, BJP traces its roots to the Bharatiya Janata Party, which was founded by Shyama Prasad Mukherjee in 1951 as a nationalist alternative to the Congress. And after the emergency and the collapse of the Janata Party experiment is when in April of 1980, Atal Bihari Vajpayee founded the BJP. It is the party which has seen a massive growth. And in its first general elections, Sajjan, in 1984, the BJP had won just 2. And look at what we have seen 2014 onwards. Today, it is the central pillar of Indian politics. The entire polity of India revolves around this party.
Yes, precisely. And when we say entire polity revolves around BJP, it means that all the pointers, all the issues that opposition parties can raise and relate to, try to reach out to any segment of the society, you find a stronger leader to making the same pitch from within the party, which means that BJP at this juncture is trying to reach out to every nook and corner, every segment, every region, and every identity, be it on ascriptive metrics, that is the identities you are born with, or on the matrix of your age, gender, and acquired identities, that is the cultural ethos that you believe in. And that makes BJP quite hegemonic. And you see the spectacle here. The All India OBC president of BJP is also the observer of this election of Nitin Naveen, who comes from upper caste. So what it means? It means that since 1980s, India ventured into politics of fragments, pitting identities versus identities. You have Dalits, tribals, OBCs, upper caste, etc., region versus region. Here you see the synchronization of regions, synchronizations of identities. They are not asking you to dissolve those identities. It's all they can live
Celebration of
within
those
a
identities,
state
yes.
exactly in harmony, right? So that way, this is a paradigm shift starting from 1980, right? When the party was just coming out of the yoke of Janata Party experiment, which has gone wrong. And thereafter, 1984, when they had to just see the humiliation of just 2 seats, whereafter party experimented with cultural nationalism, Hindutva, and then saw the ups and downs in 1990s, and came Atal Bihari Vajpayee era, and again party saw ebb and flow from 2004 to 14, and thereafter you see perhaps party do not want to see a colossal gap, that you come there for one marker and then see a gap. And that is why
Yes.
I think at this juncture party is not looking just what is going to happen tomorrow, that is in the coming elections in 4 states. It is about what is going to happen a decade later,
Yes,
right?
what will happen
Two
now
decades later.
onwards. But a word also on the
Exactly.
first government which was formed by the BJP. It was in 1996 under Atal Bihari Vajpayee, but it had lasted just 13 days due to lack of majority. And but Mr. Vajpayee returned as the Prime Minister in 1998, leading a coalition government which then lasted for 6 years. BJP, marking BJP's party as transition into a party which can also be the party which can be the governing force in the country. So that's how the growth of this party, which began in 1980, is. As we look at those visuals, perhaps the first address will be of the Prime Minister, and others will be waiting for that. Right now, it is a political party which has cemented its position in a total party of total dominance, a party of total hegemony, as India's most powerful political force. We'll try and connect with our reporters and to get you more voices. But Nitin Naveen, his elevation marks a clear generational transition within the BJP. It signals that the party is consciously moving towards younger, dynamic leaders who can resonate with India's evolving demographic, particularly the first-time voters and the youth. Remember, that group or that demographic is roughly around 300 million in a population of 1.4 billion. So that is roughly around 27%. 370 to 371 million is in the age group of 18 to 24. These are the first time voters as well. So a special reach out which is happening to them, as much as it is a celebration of the ideological core of the BJP, because he comes from the background of the Sangh. The BJP is also rewarding loyalty, it is rewarding hard work and reinforcing its identity as a cadre-driven party rather than dependent on personality cults. Sajjan, again, this is a cadre-driven party. Someone who is a karyakarta in Bihar, in Bankipur, MLA, going on to become the party president, very different from what we have seen in other political parties, their choice of leaders, and also moving away from the cult that is attached to a leader, that the obvious name that is coming on everybody's mind may not be the choice of the RSS and the BJP here, because they believe that a messaging has to be of a different nature.
Yes, precisely. And the powerful combination is the cadre-driven party with a sense of humility, you know, because humility is something wherein you move beyond the established big heavyweight leadership and repose your faith into a leader who may not be into the canon of established leadership. This is also differentiates BJP from the left parties who also are cadre-driven, used to be a potential force, but lost because of the colossal sense of lack of humility. And that is why you find that here in BJP, you are experimenting with reposing faith into a leader who is promising to be a heavyweight.